Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the press conference for the Global Champions League Super Cup here in Prague. And what a finish to the competition. Delighted to welcome up here the event president here, Jana Topse, president of the Global Champions League, co-founder, and our three teams represented, three members of the squad of five of our winning team, and Marcus Henning from Valkenswaard United that finished second, and Darren Kenny from the team, the Paris Panthers, that finished in third. Jana Topse, let's come to you first. Jan, this again with your vision, envisagement, whichever word I'm going to use, to come to this stage, to jump for an unprecedented level of prize money. I know you've always wanted the rewards for the sports, for top sportsmen and top horses, and today it showed how it could be done.
Yeah, it's difficult to say where to start. One thing is that the concept is totally working. Starting from the first show till the last show to the finals, then you get a new era with the teams, with the league, and now again, with the playoffs. Yesterday with the Super Grand Prix. Where you had a day off for these kind of horses who jumped the Super Cup. The suspense every time more and more. You could see that to all the riders. Drama till the end. Things what normally don't happen with this kind of caliber of horses and riders. I think the stress, the tension worked. Our public, which is new, being with us from the beginning to the end, super enthusiastic. I think we had a picture perfect, event which we could never have dreamed of a few years ago. And I'm very happy with all the stakeholders. There's no one left out of the chain to make the success, like from the team owners, to the riders, to the grooms, to all our staff who are the partners from every leg, and especially here the leg which we have in Prague, very new, the family Keller, which is amazing. From the first time directly they were there. Jan, who did a great job. On my right side, he's been the last year running around the world everywhere. There's no one left out to have this kind of success, and I think our sport put on a new era of big highlights for the future.
Absolutely. And a little comment from you on the teams and the success of Madrid in Motion and how that competition played out.
Yeah, it was super exciting. We were all, I think, all the riders, even when they looked on the screen, I was with them in the paddock when the first two teams something happened. We were all a little bit in shock. This normally, this doesn't happen, and also with these experienced riders. And then we saw that quite big scores because everything is counting. And then we ended up the first round with 2 equal 8 points. So there was still a lot of excitement. And then the last round was 8-0, last to go. Until the last line, he was not definitely sure if he was going to win, and that is the beauty of the whole season.
Absolutely, the start of the competition proved that it comes down to the last rider over the last fence getting through those finish lines.
Yeah.
And for you, going forward, I know this will only get bigger and better.
Well, I don't know if we can get much better, but we try to do at least the same. Next year we will be back here again in this wonderful place. I think we had an amazing first edition. Next year we have 3 more events coming. We have Stockholm on an Olympic Stadium, which is a beautiful place, and then we have also Montreal and New York. So the series will be 20 events, and the riders. The good thing is we have 6 riders next year in the team instead of 5. So with a good planning, everything is possible.
Absolutely, globe-trotting even further round, but taking the sport to new places and to new excitement, which is great. Well done. Jan, I'm going to ask you to pass to Jan. Jan, the organiser here, representing the organising team. We talked to you a little yesterday, but nobody knew what this was going to be like. What do you now think of it now you've seen it and your wonderful work that's been done?
Well, it's absolutely amazing. I was already mentioning that it was a great honor to host an event like this, Global Champions in Prague. And for me, like, you know, the biggest asset that we actually getting from this, like for the organizers, is that we've actually learned and found a way how to work with all the members of the team of Global Champions as one team. And for us, it's really valuable, and we really appreciate it.
And absolutely. And for you, how much does this mean, and how much again does today mean to the city of Prague and the importance of having this event?
I think it's amazing. I think it's you know, within the Czech Republic, it has given the sport absolutely new dimension. That Global Champions was in Prague, that we had such a great event. We had an honor to actually host it in Prague. It has never been in Czech Republic such an event, 5-star never, you know, this kind of format. So it is really amazing. I think it's gonna actually fulfill the task that we had to actually promote the sport in the Czech Republic and in the region. And I think we've fulfilled it.
Well, you've done it brilliant. I think we give a round of applause for all the team who have done a truly fantastic job. And I know appreciated by our riders. I come to Dara Kenny first for the Paris Panthers, who finished in third. Dara representing the team here. Paris Panthers, you've been the big story, one of the big stories of the week. 14th in the championship, and now finishing on the podium in the Super Cup final. What's the team been like this week and the morale?
Yeah, when we came here, you know, we were 14 coming in. We weren't really sure how it was going to go. We came with 3 strong riders who all have good horses, and it worked out really well. Every day got better, and today was fantastic. You know, to finish on the podium is great for us. Like, it was fantastic show jumping the whole week through, and everybody was under pressure to do well. And Yuri and Gregory were brilliant also, and it was just a super result today.
And in terms of, we talked about pressure in there for your team. I mean, you just got 1 point ahead, 1 fault ahead in the end between being third and fourth, which again makes a massive difference.
Yeah, it was. I knew when I went in the ring, if I had one down, I was going to be quite under pressure, but I couldn't rush then and have another one down. So I just had to keep it together and try and stay just with only getting 1 time fault as well, and it ended up great. Gregory was amazing today with 2 super rounds, and Yuri had a fantastic clear round in the second round. Okay, 1 time fault, but that really kept us above the Vikings. So it was a very, very good result for all of us.
Okay, well done. Marcus Ellie representing Valkenswaard United. I'll hand you this one if we can't reach there. Marcus, I bet you never thought you'd be disappointed to be second and walk away with 1.4 million.
Yeah, it's right, but if you go in the ring, you don't think about the money, you want to do a good job. And I think our team over the whole season, we were very consistent. Today Albi was a bit unlucky. Bertram was only double clear today, so he did an amazing job. I was a bit unlucky in the second round. But anyway, I think we had here an incredible show, and we were really surprised what you can do in the sport, even with the prize givings and the parades before. It's such amazing, and I do this sport already a few years, and I never saw something like this before. So it's, I think, great for the sport, and we're very happy to be a part of it.
Marcus, before a little comment on your team in there. I mean, Bertram Allen was on a new horse to jumped to double clear today. Conwell Foe's been brilliant for you. On the overall team and what's that's been like, and Bertram's performance today.
Yeah, he did an incredible job. He had really 2 unbelievable rounds with his new horse. It's just his, I think, 4th show, and we changed from the first day. That was from the beginning on our plan. And yeah, the strategy in the team is always very important, and for us, I think it worked really out, even with the 2nd place.
Excellent, well done. Okay, let's go to Madrid in motion. Let's do this in order that you went, if you like. Mark, let's go to Mark first. Mark, going into the 2nd round, tied with Valkenswaard United. You were the first man out there. How were the shoulders feeling? How were you absorbing the pressure? What was going through your mind?
Yeah, for sure there was a lot of pressure today, but yeah, okay, you tried to ride clear round, and my horse did fantastic this 2nd round, and challenge, and Michael and Edu make it the last round clear. And for us, it's a really good super result. The whole year we were a bit training for here, maybe. But no, I have to say, fantastic show. And like Marco say, we never see like this before.
Now you've been phenomenal weight. You were 10th in the championship coming into this. You got your qualification through, but to finish the winners of this was another lift up, and get the chance to do that with this new Super Cup as well is a big boost to the team, the owners, and everybody involved.
Yes, for sure. For the owners, it's really important. We were also a bit unlucky the whole year, I have to say. But today, this week, the luck was on our side, and really happy.
Michael, let's come to you. And we've talked about it a lot this week. This sort of almost rejuvenated Verdi looks like going back to being a 9-year-old now. He's 16 at the moment. Wonderful combination together. Just the one time for you. How are you about being in the middle there?
Yeah, well, I think, I think he can be very pleased the way he's still jumping. I mean, he does it now for the 9th year at this level, and still feeling happy. And like in the past, he has been always at the bigger championships. He has been always there for me, and it's super that I can give the right result to our team today.
Your father's been playing rider and team manager this year. We saw the whole group of you together, those of us that could see the TV screen. What does it mean to him and to you to win today?
I think for all of us the same. I mean, he did it the right job. I mean, I know he has the right experience to help us. He really can give us the right advice. I think it has been working out well.
Celebrations to come.
Yeah.
Eddie, final one, and at the end of the day, rock solid all the way through there. I mean, you had the one time four in the previous round, you've had clears up to now. How did you feel about going last, and how much did you feel the weight on your back to carry that home?
Well, it's always difficult not to go last under pressure. I couldn't have a lot of mistakes because only one time fault and one fault. So I just did my round, tried to jump fence by fence, and finally we could do it with these two teammates that I have that they went clear, and so that gives you the confidence to go in the ring and try to do your best.
What was the strategy for you, because the gap was closing at this point with Valkenswaard United?
Okay, the strategy was to try to be clear and in the time as possible, but the time was quite short. I didn't have to take many risks and try to go fence by fence and try to finish with the less faults possible. And Rockefeller today, I must say, the whole weekend jumped super. All the horses from our team, they were jumping better and better every time they were going in the ring. So very happy with the result, and it's a very good way to finish the year. And thank. I just really give the thank to our the sponsors from the team and the people that can make this happen, this final. That it was amazing.
What was going through your mind on those last two fences?
Well, how I said before, I was just thinking, I just wanted to leave them out there, don't touch them, and I was already lucky in a few fences before, so yeah.
Excellent. Went to church this morning, obviously had a good. Excellent, well done. Any questions for any of our lineup up here? Just raise your hand. Let's come over there first. There's a microphone coming in your direction. Just say where you're from and who the question is to.
Question is for Mr. Topse. If we are going to see any changes in the rules for the next year, especially concerning the eliminations of the whole teams if one rider is eliminated.
I think we keep the same format. It's working very good. It's very exciting and easy to follow. It's very easy to follow. You just add up and you see the result. When you have scratch scores, it's more difficult. And here more things are happening, and I think we will keep that format like we did this year.
Okay, great. We have another question over here. If we just pass that microphone along.
Ryan Pinelli with the New York Times. I guess really for any of the guys in the first round, your competitors from London and Montreal were pretty swiftly eliminated. Does that change anything? Any strategy? Any of the mentality? Adds to the nerves? How did that affect the competition moving forward?
Should we go to Michael for that one?
No, actually it doesn't. We know what we need to do, and we just have to go clear. We have to try to go clear and make our own plan, and we know it can happen in the sport, and normally this is not happen so often at this level, but it has been, it happened a few times more before here these days, and but that made also the championships a bit more exciting.
But did you have a sneaky feeling of that's one out of the way? That's one less we've got to beat. That's
Also,
now two less we've got to beat. But as you say, and as we said with the rules, it adds to the jeopardy. That's the thing. It's a tough competition.
Just a quick
Yeah.
follow-up for Jan. You said 20 events next year. Is it 4 new venues? And can you just talk about the venue there in New York?
3 new venues. This year we have 16 in the playoffs, 17. It's normally going to be in the Governor's Island, where we also have the polo playing there on that part.
Okay, all to be revealed. And further question, but a question down the front. Okay, coming to you, and again.
It's a Russian equestrian website, prakonala, and my question is for the riders. We all know that all the series in Global Champions Tour and Global Champions League are just great, but what is more important for you, to compete in the team or compete as an individual rider?
Where are we going to go down it? Let's go with Marcus for that one. Let's throw that one at you, Marcus.
Yeah, it's the same like with the Nations Cup or like with the championships. The team is always a different story. If you do it on your own, you just do it for your people around, for the owners, for the grooms, for everything. But if you're going on the team, the pressure is really more up, and that makes also the sport very exciting. And I love the team spirit, and also talk about the strategy and all these kind of things. So it's 2 different parts, but sometimes in a while it's really nice to go with the team. But I must say sometimes it's also nice to go individual, because then the pressure is not too big.
Okay. Any further questions? Okay. Well, that leaves us all to say thank you very much to our hosts here in Prague. Thank you very much to a wonderful year for Global Champions. It crowns a fantastic year of sport. The next year is not too far away, trust me. Keep an eye on the website for all the new dates coming up for 2019. Go on.
I just want to say to Uliano that he did a great job, because riding is difficult, but I think making the right courses is also very not easy. There are so many important rounds here, and try to make every time something different. At this level, it's not so easy. So my confidence for that.
Absolutely. Thank you, Michael. Well, on behalf of us all, congratulations to all of you that have been involved in the Global Champions League this year. See you in 2019. Let's give a round of applause our champions, Madrid Nation.